Hopefully you can see me. I'm using my light on my phone to light me up. I think I found a good spot. I don't really think you can see this very well, but there's 3 stones there, and the big, I think that's called the wishing tree. Probably wrong about that, but nice big single tree on its own. And here's my camera, all set up. I'm at f11, ISO 250. Ignore the shutter speed. I was just doing some light painting, which I'll upload an example of now. It's so cold that frost has started to develop on my tripod legs. Don't know if you can see that, but it's chilly. I think I got here a bit early as the sun still 30 minutes away from rising, so I've just kind of been stood around twiddling my thumbs a little bit, but better early than late. Still trying to decide on a spot I want to take the picture from. I came up on this hill, but there's not much interest looking out towards the sunset, so I might go back down there where the stones are and set up again, because I was able to get some of them stones in and this big massive tree. So I think I'm going to head back down that way. There's a rule for you. If you find a good spot, stay there. Don't go off and try and find another one just because you think you might be able to find one, because there are now 2 other photographers set up in the spot I was in 5 minutes ago, and it will be rude to go over there and set up right next to them. No, it won't. Let's do it. Right, well, I think I've exhausted as much of the sunrise as I can, and as you can probably see, there's lots of other photographers here. So some of the shots I want, I'm just going to get in their way, and I'm not going to bother doing that. So I'm going to head over here in this direction. Excuse the hair. And see if I can get a better picture of that tree there. Right, so I found an alright spot. The sun has risen, so I'm just going to get a wide aperture and get them starbursts or sunbursts. But what I'm going to try is something I've not done before, which is where I take multiple pictures and then stitch them together into a panorama. Hopefully. So this is what I've got. Got the camera all set up on the tripod. I don't know if you can see this, but it's nice and level all the way across the scene, which is what I want. Oh, I just nudged it, but that'll be right. So I want to focus on this rock here. So I've got back button focusing on, set the focus, and I want to expose for that rock as well. I want to keep the exposure the same. So I'm going to just auto exposure lock. So it's focused on that rock, and it's exposed on that rock. So when I keep coming along here, it's going to stay at the same exposure and focus, which is what I want. So let's do it. Take the first shot, get the sunburst out of it. I've got a timer on it so that I can just let go of the camera and let it settle and not have any camera shake. Now the middle picture. How about there? Now the right hand side with the rocks. I keep sniffing, I do apologise, it's absolutely freezing. Right, so that was 3 exposures. Hopefully I can work out how to stitch them together in Photoshop or Lightroom and make a nice panorama. Don't know if you can see this in the video, but look at the sun. It's just falling on all this frosty ground. It's amazing. So I'm going to wander around, see if I can get something else now that the sun has properly risen and it's now quite harsh light. But there are spots where it's nice, soft, gentle light. And there's a tree just here, which I really like. The sun is falling on it, giving it some soft orange glow from the left hand side, and if I do a vertical exposure I can get the frost in the foreground, which is still in shadow, and the sun falling on that single tree just at the top there. And I'm hoping that should make quite a nice picture, so we'll head over there and set it up. Right, I've set up my camera and I'm going to continue videoing, but my GoPro's ran out of battery. Luckily I have this, my portable battery charger. It's 13,000 mAh, 13,400 mAh, so it should give my GoPro about 4 charges, which is good, and I can charge and video at the same time. These are amazing. Charges my phone, my GoPro, my laptop, not my laptop, my iPad, and with my third-party travel charger for my camera, which is the USB charger, I can even charge my camera batteries on the go. Brilliant these are. Right, I think I've got a nice exposure. I like composure of this single tree with all of this frost in the foreground and the shadow still, and the sun falling on that tree just there. It's really nice. Just a tree standing alone. Obviously got the trees either side, but the way I have it set up is it's just the tree. So let's take the picture. Yep, I like the look of that. So I think it's been a pretty good morning. I'm happy with the images I think I've got. They look good in camera. We'll just see what they look like when I get them on the laptop. The sun is fully up now, so I'm not sure what else to go and photograph. There's still a lot of frost on the floor over here, all in the shade. So I'm sure if I just keep walking I'll find a few things. Oh, it's been a good morning. A little cold to begin with, and I got here a little bit early, but can't complain.